Yes, I thank everyone who are back again to the reality of the truth. Imagine people like me and imagine somebody who don't have no official post in the government, in the system. Sometimes it's difficult people to understood or take his word. They fight for him because everybody looking what they hear for the media, they're looking for position of the people. So that is make it a difficult, but also there is millions of people understood it. That's why we still exist today. So my opinion today is that we get a good news that finally find solution of the cholera. We find solution of this pandemic. Also, I said it before earlier, during the time I was in Rotterdam, between earlier this year, when this cholera started in the city of China. It was desperate, very negative things happening because of the dirty, because of the reality of the life. And the reality of the life is the overwhelmed population. And that overwhelmed population also is a very reality of the life. So during that period, the cholera has been existing in China. The big ship, Victoria ship, has arrived, as I said it before. But there's no sickness inside. Why not backward them? But it's still to spread them. So my point is, if you look at the city, like North Korea, South Korea, there's nobody dying at the beginning. After the 2 days, they spread the whole city. People are dying. The same thing happened in Japan. The same thing happened in the church in China. So the same thing happened in Italian. The same thing happened, all the whole places they spread. It's really a reality. So my opinion is, I told you people, this pandemic has something to do because of the president of Trump and the UK Prime Minister. It was mismessage to the truth. So, and the Trump proven economy good in a different way, opposite side. So people, they cannot come today, destroy the whole brigade plan since more than 30 years. So it's impossible. So that's the idea of China corona, the idea of pandemic, the idea of shutdown to take the power out of the real people. And I give you an example. The first person they use spread to affected is the UK Prime Minister, but it's a little bit not smart because it's not really real to the reality. We survive in a negative way. Trump is so strong that he believes that he cannot speak the truth, but he have evidence to speak the truth. That's why I have confidence going everywhere because he knows there's nothing in the air. You know where the thing coming, where they're spreading. That's why in the hospital overwhelming. Everywhere they spread is overwhelming. But I thank you, Holland people and the Prime Minister to listen that they don't let to spread and vaccine in Holland. That's why we still get a positive news. But we still have things to change after this news of Trump positive news. So Trump speak it out after the spread an incident, it affected him. Then he come to the truth that the same medicine, the Biafran woman talking about chloroquine and other things together, that's the same thing that he was talking before. Or many doctors from Holland, many doctors all over the world speaking about it. But the brigade and the news people blocking it, script the reality. So now we have evidence now that Trump promised that everybody gonna get it free. In the Western Africa, we have to change again to using the real things save them, not what they're using now through the China. It's not real, it's fake. Pandemic is a fake by to control woman mindset, to script your knowledge, to script everything. You struggle for it for life, even to misleading the system of the police, the misleading system of the cabinet, misleading everything because it was started 30 years ago. Malaria issue, brigade is concerned it. African education, brigade is concerned it. There is nothing works good. People in Africa living in garbage, living in shit, and they couldn't provide that. Then how can we provide mass and the vaccine to people living in the shit already? He want to save them. He didn't save them to let them living in the shit. It's not clear. Everything he do there, HIV, to test it, he work on it, who understood it. Okay, now let's look in generally. Then all the people working in the media and everywhere, he sponsored the education. So more than 20 or 30 years, people now graduating, follow your rules in the media. There's no media free without Brigade Foundation. Nobody asks for Brigade money, how much, what did you use the money, what is the plan will go. There's many other intellectual people like Ella Messi. There's other people who have different opinion from Brigade opinion. Okay, example, Brigade idea is to accepted abortion. That is common. I respect that, but it's not common because to reduce population. Accepted planned family plan to have 2 child to reduce population. So for me, it's population collapse. So my opinion is that I want Prime Minister of Holland to wake up, to use Sweden as an example, to understanding that nothing is going wrong in Sweden, to understanding that what Trump is talking, there is a solution for this spreading coronavirus. There is nothing on the air, but there is an air when you spread it. And live free society. Don't put the Dutch people backward. It doesn't match anything. If you not take serious from today to stop this nonsense in the bus, in the supermarket, in all the hospitals, police do their job. To change all this system of negative system, to use positive system, to Holland have right to save their own people without knows any doctor from another country. Holland have history. Their best transparent human being, their best everything, operations. They are best. And so what is this going on? All the whole doctor in Holland. What is going on? The Prime Minister is not a doctor. The cabinet, they are not a doctor. Media are not a doctor. You are a doctor. Then you cannot defend the truth, your qualification. So my addressing is very negative. Is that the first black man ruling the world. Is very absolutely negative. Negative that they have a platform to supporting the world can agree that a good idea from Obama is to borrow money. It's lack of intelligence. You don't need to borrow money. Money is not something you have to borrow. Money is something you have to create a job like Holland do. Constructed street every time. Exchanging of the late, exchanging of the labor. There is nothing to borrow money. And the country printed money based on their value. So why the world misleading? Because who borrowed them the money? It came from foundation of Brigade. So who created the idea? So what I'm trying to say is that we have to be free mindset that if you script children 6 months, 3 months, opportunity for education is step forward back. It allow people to cover their mass, cover the masses. You are creating criminal in the system. You allow people to distance each other. You are creating separation and enemy and the silent. There are people who look at other people are dying. They cannot save each other. Thank you to listening my clean up, to clean the street, to create more jobs, and stop alarm in the midnight for the cities, and take responsibility for the clean up entirely, to clean up this mess. To clean up also to apologizing to the system, to cancel up their debt, to start a new life system. There's many people die. There's many people still dying, but all these things is by carelessness and the mistakes. We don't blame no one. Brigade try. He do his own what he believe. But democracy country is people want something, then he agree with him. But he cannot force people. That is not democracy. So that is my opinion. Thank you, the world. Thank you, Brigade. Thank you, everybody. Make effort. Trump, thank you. Prime Minister of Holland, thank you. People of Holland, speak up. This bullshit is empty.